What up, man?
What's up, man? Long time. How you
Yeah.
been?
Good,
How's
good.
things?
Just little stressful situation that happened yesterday
Mm.
on my day off. I had to
happened?
take my car down to service.
The truck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have a kind of older car. It's a
Mm.
96. The guys at the shop said that I have a leaky power steering gearbox, radiator, and then I did the regular maintenance. And then they also said when they were rotating the tires that I'm gonna need new tires. So total cost, if I were to continue, if they were to order the parts, it was gonna cost like $2,000 total.
Yikes.
And as you know, I kind of picked that car up for a good deal, but it's one of my dream cars, the LX450.
80 series. That's
Yup.
a nice one. I like that.
Bulletproof. Probably, I think, in my opinion, is the best looking of the Landcruisers. But that's why my dilemma is kind of somewhat emotional and financial. I don't know if I should spend that $2,000 because I could maybe go out and get another beater, because originally I bought the car as a beater, right? But after falling in love with it, I feel like this is a car that, and even looking on eBay, you know, the prices of these cars, they just keep going up. So is it worth it to keep it, to maintain it, or is it just walk away? Do I just walk away from it?
I think being that, well, you more so than me, but I think being that we are both kind of car guys, it always been. For us, I think it's a little bit easier to just kind of suck it up and do it. Especially if it's a car that you wanted for so long, you finally were able to get it and have it in your possession. Like things like, you know, power steering leaking, that's kind of unfortunate. New tires, well, that's gonna happen. But you know, that overall maintenance, I think most people who aren't car guys are gonna think like, oh, my power steering's leaking, I gotta get the timing belt changed, da 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 da. Like, maybe I'll just dump it or trade it in and get something else. But for us, I think we see a little bit more value in doing those things, even though it costs a lot of money, like physically. Being able to fix it and have it running and still keep it, I think is good. So it's hard to fork up for $2,000, you know. But I can see where you're coming from and saying, okay, at what point do I say this is enough?
Yeah.
Is there ever a limit for guys like us when talking about a car like this? I don't know.
Like, would I take that $2,000 and then go out and buy a two? Like, we were looking on Craigslist this morning. You know, there are $2,000 cars. A lot of people say, oh, you can't get anything for $2,000 nowadays. You might as well just put the money into the car. But I don't know. I really like driving it, and looking at the other $2,000 cars.
I mean, $2,000 is a lot of money. And like, I don't want to make it sound however it's gonna sound, but for guys like us, $2,000 is not gonna be a car that we're really gonna enjoy driving within reason. Like, that sounds really bad to say it that way, but in some regard it kind of is. You're gonna buy a beater, are you gonna be happy driving it? Probably not. You know, and knowing that you have a car that you love and enjoy driving, I think, and I think you think, it's also okay to invest that money for the long haul, knowing that you're gonna still have that car. Because the both of us, I know, well, me personally, I did once buy a beater, and I liked the fact that I could park it anywhere and not worry about dings, and sometimes it wasn't even locked and it was okay. But I hated going to that car every day. I was thinking to myself, man, you know, like, I'm gonna have to drive this car and it's whatever. And it sounds really, I don't know, like I said, it's gonna sound strange, because am I complaining about a $2,000 car? No, I'm not. But are you gonna be happy? I don't know. I don't think so.
So in this case, would you say that money will buy happiness?
In this case, I think I would. Yeah. Because we mentioned it before. We trying to talk about it before, but I think for us, cars is almost is a passion. So we can justify spending X amount of dollars on a car. You know, you and I both have built cars in the past, spent tens of thousands of dollars. we're knowingly that it's gonna be worthless in a sense. It's worthless to somebody else. Our build, our own personal car, may not have the same, won't have the same value to somebody else. But yet it's our passion. So some people might just look at us and say, why are you spending so much money on a car, when they might just think it's just an A to B vehicle to get somewhere. But I would ask the same question and said, okay, why would you spend $300 on a bottle of wine? Or why would you, I don't know, that's a good example, you know? Why would you spend $300 on a bottle of wine? You're just gonna drink it, have a good time, but is it worth it? To me, no, but to them, maybe. So I think everybody has their own thing and their own limit, their own passion.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that might make you feel a little bit better about spending the money.
Yeah,
and it's for safety also. I mean, you know, power steering, you need it. If you can't do your car, you won't be able to drive. If you don't have good tires,
it's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what other people have to say.
Yeah, hopefully they don't take this as an ignorant.
I think we're very biased because we are car guys.
I think so.
And it's such an emotional attachment for us. But is there some way that people that out there that have had a car that they really, really enjoyed but said, you know what, this is just ridiculous. I'm gonna have to pour in so much money to get it like overhauled or whatever, and then just walk away from it? Has that ever been a situation? Or have they ever said, oh well, maybe I can find another one in better condition one day? Or what? I'd like to hear what people are thinking when they go through these kind of things.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because even though we are car guys, there must be a limit, right?
Right.
I mean, maybe you can afford $2,000 rims, but not $4,000 rims. That's kind of extreme, but you're right. Maybe there should be a point, and I guess the rhetorical question is when do you reach that level, or where is that point that you get to, okay, yes or no, this is enough or not? I don't know. I'm curious too. Yeah. Maybe that would help us decide.
Help us with a decision
how to spend our money.
Right.
You know? I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
Maybe hopefully somebody
out there, please give us some insight.
Chime in.
Thanks for watching.